Good day. It is July 12th, I believe. It could be the 13th. Actually, it is July 13th at approximately 14:15. That is 2:15 for you civilians. Giving you an update on my garden. I've been moving my garden around a bit, and I just replanted the basil plant. It was in here. I moved it over here. Um, in here, this is the lemongrass. I have it in here. What's going on is, see, it has a crack. So I didn't want to throw it away. So I have the lemongrass here. And it's this low because I've been using it. I use it for tea. When I make my tea, I put that in the teapot and pour hot water in it. So I don't just use it by itself, but as a supplement to the tea that I do have. It gives it a wonderful lemon flavor. It's also good in foods as well. I cut off some of the basil and the rosemary, and I have green onions in there. They're growing quite nicely. Now I had green onions in here, but it didn't do too well, so I threw those away. I moved the mint over here because if you get real close up on it, you see that it was burning. So I clipped away a lot of the mint, the burnt mint. And I could have used it for something, put it in a satchel, but I decided not to. So this is a Mexican bluebell or Mexican petunia. I got this at, I think I got it at Home Depot. Either there or the shop on Nebraska called Tree Mart. And back here, I have porterweeds. So this plant does give off purple blue flowers, and that has purple flowers. So those two are my favorite, all-time favorite Floridian plants. I still have here this is a lemon bush. It's a Myers lemon, and it hasn't grown too much. Possibly the reason because I always have it covered because there are grasshoppers, squirrels, and the like. But it still got to it a little bit, as you see. And I saw some like mites in here, but I'm just doing the best I can, you know. In here, I put some cilantro and okra. The cilantro did not do well at all. Again, because I'm covering it up to protect it. And this is supposed to be the okra, which is not doing too well. So I'm going to try to leave it uncovered. See if it can fend on its own. Now, the bell peppers, they're doing great. I have 2 sweet and 1 hot pepper. See, this is what's going on. Looking good. Now, this one right here, I believe is the hot pepper. It's not really growing yet, but, you know, give it time. And here's the tomato plant. I know probably doesn't look that well, but let me tell you, it's been giving me a lot of tomatoes on a daily. So these 3 I'm leaving, and I think there's a green one over here, so it could ripen. So that's it for my garden. And if you see, oh yeah, you can see there are buds there. So the plant is doing quite well. So with this, I'm seeing that, yeah, it's good to protect it, but it's going to be comes to a point where you can't protect it. You have to let it fend on its own because it needs that sunlight, right? So, yep. So just letting y'all know this is what I got going on. So I know next time I'll get another tomato and pepper and I'll use it in here. So after the fall, if this okra doesn't work out, then I'm just going to replace it with more peppers.